Greetings, I'm Krista Rippins, and welcome to the most important muscle in the body. This is the third video in a three-part series for yoga teachers called Yoga Anatomy Magic with the Franklin Method, using imagery, touch, and movement. We develop a picture of our own anatomy and its function from the inside out. Having a picture changes how we feel, how we move, and how we teach. So as yoga teachers, you know what's really going on in the body and can help your students relieve their pain and experience true healing. Do you ever have students who practice yoga, but their posture doesn't change? Do you ever have students who practice yoga, but it feels like they're so tight that they never are able to let go, to experience their body letting go? This is often the psoas muscle, the most important muscle in the body for yoga teachers to know. To find your psoas muscle, you're going to bring your left hand over to your right, just below your rib cage. This is where the top of your psoas attaches, behind all the organs, in front of the spine. It is the deepest muscle in the front of your spine. With your right hand, drag your fingers down to your navel. And you're helping your brain get that the psoas attaches to the spine, to the navel. At the navel, it swoops forward. So do a little swoop with your hand. And it comes forward and crosses your pubic rami, the branch next to the pubic symphysis, and makes a hard right turn and goes to the back and attaches to this little bone at the back of the thigh bone called the lesser trochanter, which is not a statement of value, it's a statement of height. It's below here, which is called the greater trochanter. So bring your right hand back and touch your sit bone. Find your sit bone at the bottom of your butt and go down about 1/2 inch. And you are now touching, not directly because the muscles are hidden underneath other muscles, thank goodness. You're now touching the top and bottom of your psoas muscle. Take a breath. Lift your knee. And the psoas muscle shortens. Let your leg go down. Stretch it behind you. And we are now stretching the psoas muscle. And again, lift the knee. And the two ends, you notice your hands get closer together. So the muscle fibers are getting closer together. Bring your leg back. Notice the two hands get further apart. So the muscle fibers get further apart. Come to the middle, let your arms hang down. Feel the difference just from having sensed the location and a little bit of the function of your psoas on that one side. The reason I'm using the caterpillar as the model for the psoas is that the psoas is a spindle-shaped muscle, like the caterpillar. So they're not fibers just on one side. They're fibers all around it. So when the psoas is tight in the front, it can pull the posture into this position. And it can stay there. If the psoas fibers are tight in the back, it can pull the posture into that position. So developing our clear picture of the location and the function of the psoas can help the posture find its way to neutral. Do you notice a difference in your breath on the two sides? The diaphragm fibers connect to the top of the psoas fibers. Releasing tension in the psoas helps the breath deepen. Does your breath feel deeper on that side? Let's go to the second side. Bring your right hand over to your torso on the left side of the center, just below your ribs. Behind the organs, behind the muscles, is the psoas attaching to the vertebra of the spine. And drag your left fingers down. You're telling your brain, the psoas is attaching all along here. Then at the navel, it swoops forward makes its hard right turn at the pubic rami and comes to the back and attaches onto the lesser trochanter so that it can assist the body with lifting the leg and it stabilizes the spine. So let's lift the leg on this side and picture the fibers getting closer together. Bring the leg back. Notice how the fibers get further apart. If you don't notice, you can just image. Imaging wakes up our brain's ability to sense what's there. And as humans, we have this unique capacity to sense in our bodies, and through sensing and picturing, improve the function of the body. So by picturing and moving your leg and picturing the psoas, you are improving the function of your psoas muscle, the most important muscle in the body for yoga teachers. Come onto 2 feet, let your arms hang down, and notice, did a benefit make it to the second side? Does your breath feel different on that side? When you exhale and pull your abdominal muscles in, do your abs feel different? Congratulations! You have now embodied the location of the psoas. There is so much more to know. In my upcoming free online video workshop, Shoulder Held to Shoulder Heaven, we will begin the workshop with a psoas release, because tension in the psoas affects the shoulders and the neck. Releasing tension in the psoas affects the shoulders and the neck. Click on the link below to register for the free workshop. Shoulder Held to Shoulder Heaven, the top 3 mistakes yoga teachers make that keep themselves and their students living with shoulder and neck tension. I'm excited to continue to share the yoga anatomy magic tips in the free workshop. Thanks for being here with me, and I look forward to being there with you.